Cool! Daily from CashPro.com. Because nothing makes me more excited. On today's video, we game my Wombat tips and tricks. How to earn crypto and NFTs faster by playing games. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I want to ask you for a quick favor. If you like videos like this where I go over ways you can make crypto, NFTs, gift cards, and extra money on the side by doing things like playing games on your mobile device and your PC and consoles, please make sure you give this video a like as it will get it in front of more people, and it does help us out with the good YouTube algorithm. So thank you so much. And as an additional favor, you can please subscribe. We're trying to reach 4,000 subscribers by end of summer and 5,000 by the end of the year. So again, thank you everybody in advance so much for your support. Now, this is going to be the last video in our collaboration with SpioWorks for Wombat. So like mentioned before, in my initial video, I have been using the Wombat platform for a few years now, so that's why when the fine folks at Spielworks contacted me to collab with them, I said it'd be a pleasure to do so because I've been using the platform for a while and I want to give you guys more exposure on it. So I already made 4 videos on it. This will be my tips and tricks, so my best practices on how I earn as much crypto or as much Wombucks as possible, which I can then use to funnel back into the ecosystem. So essentially, what you want to be doing is you want to be able to get a good amount of Wombucks every day, which you could then use to potentially cash out for EOS or WAX, rather crypto, which you could then use to get NFTs or potentially cash out, I suppose, but you can use that to get other NFTs, which you could then use to do other tasks, which I will show you in a moment. So, first thing, go through the games and find a game that catches your eye that you can earn NFTs from. I'm actually going to go into the old Womplay system just so you can see, because I don't think you can see this piece of it from the outside. Thank you for the referrals. So this is my list of NFTs. So there are collections of NFTs depending on these games. So for Arcane, Chess Universe, Dinosaur Park, Hero Zero, so on and so forth. So what you want to do ideally is get enough, earn enough of the NFTs for any one of these particular games to complete a set. Let me show you, for instance, right here in Hero Zero. I have the set of 5 common NFTs, which are acquired from both playing the game and actually using EOS to purchase a couple of them on the market. So once you have a complete set like this, then you can claim them. And you can do that once a day. You get a Wombucks bonus. I have these as well, so I do this and I do this once every day, and I get Wombucks just for doing that. So in busy days where I don't have a time to actually boot up any of the games that I have from Wombat to earn Wombucks or NFTs, I actually just do this and I get Wombucks every single day. So again, my recommendation is finding one of these games on the list here that you connect with and using it to get some NFTs and then completing a collection, and that way you can get daily NFTs. So then, another thing you're going to do every single day, not now, is you're going to go through your daily tasks. So for your daily tasks, and that's another thing I like about the platform, is that there are so many ways that you can make Wombucks. Even if you're, for instance, stuck at a specific level at a game and you can't proceed forward to get a bonus, or again, you're traveling, you're not playing really, you have time to play games that day, you have other ways of earning Wombucks. So your check-in bonus, you get that every day for 100. We're going to open a loot box. So I already opened up the golden one last time, so I'm not going to do that. So we're going to go here, click open the daily loot box. Boom, I got 338. Hit claim. I'm going to go back and then get my bonus for opening the loot box. And by the way, all these, so this 100 and that 100 for the loot box and for the check-in bonus, count towards this goal of earning 1,000. And because I have those 3 collections of NFTs, I hit my thousands pretty much daily. I claim that, and then the second, I'd say the second main cog in your wheel here is the daily. It's a dungeon master. So as I mentioned in my previous video, here you'll be able to stake your NFTs temporarily to send out your Wombat to acquire experience and point contributions, so then you can get wax or EOS and crypto at the end of the season. So that way you're temporarily lending the system your NFTs, but you can get them back after 24 hours. You can sell them on the market as well, or well, that's pretty much, or you can burn them for value purposes. So what did I earn today? Yeah, 87 points. I didn't really do too much. So we're gonna send out our Wombat again. No candy because I don't want to pay 25 Wombat coins. So that'll be ready for tomorrow. And now you can see here I can claim this right there. So now I've completed all my daily tasks and getting these bonuses. So that's 800 Wombucks right there from completing this list, not counting any that you earn from playing games, uh, or the actual loot box itself. And all of those gains will go towards this. Unfortunately, referral Wombucks earned will not go towards the 1,000 Wombuck daily task, but it's always good to have it, of course. You can never have too many Wombucks. And then from there, as you can see, I have 268,000 Wombucks and 367 Wombat coins. So I could now trade in my Wombucks. Let's go to the Wombucks Palace again. I could do the cash out, and this is actually a pretty realistic one. There's an hour and 30 minutes left for me to cash out. So as it's showing right now, with the current amount of Wombucks I have, I would get up to 0.8676 EOS. I'm not mentioning the dollar amount because that can fluctuate. It could be more. After the payout, it could end up being less. So I could join this, but then I would have to give up all of my Wombucks to go into it. My personal strategy, honestly, is at the beginning, even though it's a bit of a gamble, is to go for golden loot boxes to see if you can get some NFTs out of it or potential actual just EOS payments anyways. Like you guys saw in one of my previous videos, I actually got some EOS just from doing that, and that'd be more than actually staking than joining the Wombuck weekly cash out. So I recommend doing this. So essentially your goal or routine should be as follows. First, find an NFT game that you like. Hopefully one of the ones that I mentioned with a collection. In case you do not find one with a collection, that's fine. It's going to just take you a little bit longer. So you just find a game with an NFT that you like, play it, get those goals, get those Wombucks, get those NFTs, and then put those NFTs to use in Wombat Dungeon Master. So then you can get additional Wombat tokens out of that. And from there, complete your daily tasks. So that is again compounding upon itself, and then eventually once you have enough Wombucks, if you do not see a need to purchase additional NFTs in a collection, keep going for those golden loot boxes, keep upgrading your Wombat and Dungeon Master like I had more detail in my last video, and just keep doing it like I've been doing it for a few years, and I do not intend to stop. Another reason why I was again very keen on doing this collab is because I've been using the platform for a few years now, and I'll continue to use it because every single day I just keep getting more out of it. So why not continue? And you could potentially get into that groove yourself if you just put in some time playing games. I know it's so tough to do and planning a little bit, but that is it, guys. I really appreciate all the support, and again, don't forget the referral program is really good. As far as the giveaway goes, they're still doing the rounds over at Spielworks, tallying all that up for us. I'm not sure if anybody actually was able to complete the tasks, but if anybody did, I will be posting it on the channel as a community post over the next 30 days. This is being posted on May 31st, 2024. So if you did join in and you were able to get through it, congrats. I'll make a post and then you will get contacted as far as your free NFT. I will still post the referral link in the channel in the video description if you want to support. Again, I will continue using Wombat over the foreseeable future, regardless of any other sponsored content. But that's it for this one, guys. I think you should definitely consider making Wombat a part of your daily pay-to-play wallet, much like I've been doing, because it's an alternate uh, type of funding, alternate type of reward. So keep it all and put all your eggs in one basket. As they say. So thank you everybody again so much for everything. Much appreciated. If you like what you've been seeing, make sure you give it a little visit to the like, share, and subscribe buttons down below. Any questions, tips, comments, post them in the comment section. I got to play some games, make some money, spend some money, see some money, get boned. Get boning.